Africa, media. Ah, yeah, TD Africa, media.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDA will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are
TDN Africa. Ah, yeah, TDN Africa, media. Ah, yeah, TDN Africa, media.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDA will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news.
TDN Africa. Ah, yeah, TDN Africa, media. Ah, yeah, TDN Africa, media.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDA will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news.
Good morning, viewers. Today, the 24th of May 2023, and today, Wednesday, una welcome to the program Salon Talk, where they come to una live from TDN Africa Media, and we where they bring the program come to una. Me name na Aminata Koroma.
And Mina Amadu S-Bar. They say una good morning and welcome to the program Salon Talk. Inside Salon Talk, we can talk about things them where they happen and we can't see Mama Salon. We can make we analysis and as well taking our own view na the program. Remember say yourself can be part of the program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they show on the screen or you drop your comments in the comment section. This na TDN Africa Media, the only media house where they are so for being independent, credible and unbiased news. And inside Salon Talk, how we see them, na so we dey talk them. And inside the program today,
yesterday, President Bio been there na Kenema Eastern Province for officially launch the SLPP 2023 manifesto, then they call the People's Manifesto, and the new direction, consolidating the gains and accelerating transformation. And the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, ICPNC, don't embark on an outreach to secondary schools with the message of peace and national cohesion. Sorry, ECSL, we go talk small, but the ECSL them parade way, then they do not the different districts them in order for ensure say we get a peaceful, credible, and inclusive elections. And lastly, we go give Famble them election update. We they go for a break. When we come back, we they can discuss them today. So we I don't highlight.
TDN Africa. TDN Africa. TDN Africa.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring you a
Welcome back, Famble Them. If you just join with the program where you watch SALONE Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Members say yourself can be part of the program by way where you can send your text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in our comment section. As we go read them out, this is SALONE Talk. Call we, tell we what's in the happening in your community, make we know, and if you want to let the authorities get notice of anything where they go on in your community, you want the intervention, or you want to let TDN Africa Media investigate and report about we they make sure say we follow up on that particular information we go call we and give in at the program. If I'm remember earlier on we headline, we want for look at the SLPP People's Manifesto for 2023 June 24 general election, where the party officially launched yesterday na Kenema district, and the launching na the party leader where happen for be the incumbent president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, now officially launched the manifesto yesterday for the SLPP party. We go get for a look at them top 5 priorities and discuss them a little bit na the program, and then we go also once for let una Famble them as well take part in this particular discussion here so today, because now members saying inside SALONE Talk we already begin to put smart on the party then say the need for come out with manifestos.
Indeed.
So the people of this country go know who that then go end up for votes for. And we all, many times people can feel say the manifesto not get no impact, but it get impact.
It gets.
Especially to people where feel say development now something where you for start for explain theoretically, meaning you for right and force before you for begin to come with time to action. So we go straight and start for look into the manifesto where President Bio and in SLPP party finally don't put out tomorrow as then campaign tool or campaign promises for the 2023 general election. Yes. We go one for look at the top 5 priorities within states and one for look at them, and we go one for talk about them one, then they na SALONE Talk, asking questions, making real analysis, and as well we go take on your comments on the top 5 priorities.
Indeed.
We go I like the top 5 priorities, then we can begin to discuss them proper. My colleague Aminata go do that now.
The SLPP Big 5 game changers, accelerating economic growth and building resilience. The first one na feed SALONE, then the second one na human capital development, then the third one na youth employment scheme, then we get the fourth one where na the revamping the public service architecture. Then the last one now, tech and infrastructure, technology and infrastructure. Under the feed SALONE, we get an initiative to boost agricultural productivity to ensure food security and inclusive economic growth. Yeah. And it talks say His Excellency President's top priority in his second term is for Sierra Leone to be food self-sufficient. Okay, that's not the first one where we don't read for fumble them. We're not the feed SALONE.
Yeah, feed, yeah. Aminata, we want for fumble them. For our information, this is not SALONE talk.
Yes.
And what we they do now, now for talk about the thing where we think say na national things. And as we all know right now, this is not election period.
Indeed.
So, and we get to follow all political parties, their activities and waiting and they do, and update the people them as we they also for bring the independent, credible and unbiased news. So now reading these things out, we want to let people that know say we're not doing PR for no political party.
No political
but we do a job as a media house where they look into election proper. And inside SALONE Talk today, we want to look into the manifesto. Now they say food sufficiency.
Indeed.
I mean, you want to ask question, how we want to achieve that?
Yeah, how we for achieve.
You know, because already the SLPP government, in this People's Manifesto for 2023, big question there around this food sufficiency.
Yeah.
One question where somebody go ask, is say, like, how go able to achieve this?
Indeed.
5 years we don't go, SLPP been get the project of Tamabom, right?
Yeah.
People don't see Tamabom don't yield dividend. We don't see the reality of Tamabom. You understand? The reality of Tamabom really people don't see them yet.
Yeah.
You understand? So how SLPP want to convince people and for let them believe in the food sufficiency drive where they promise now in the manifesto?
Yeah.
You understand? This we get for bring the politician there, especially the SLPP politicians, who can talk about this the manifesto proper one, because we really need to ask them questions.
Yeah.
You know, because then they seek for another 5. With 5 already we done.
Yeah.
And in this first 5 now, they want to make food sufficiency a priority. But already we've been on see they don't begin to implement projects in the past 5. Where the reality of them projects then they still not be visible yet to people then.
At all.
You know, so then therefore really come out to people, them explain to me how they want to achieve that. You understand?
Yeah.
Aminata, and I don't know if you get the points which I made a derive from.
Clearly understood, Amadu. The SLPP need for broaden up this feed SALONE project. We then say we na the first priority.
Exactly.
We put na the manifesto. Just like how you talk no more the Tamabom project, people them not see. They not yield the dividend yet. They not yield them yet. They be talk that last 5 years. Then talk people in
yeah.
And I believe say them be even pull comedy on that where they talk say food stuff they can go down, food stuff they can go down, rest they come. But the rest today you know reach yet, Amadu. But I believe say this feed SALONE, they need for explain and clearly.
Yeah, they need for explain them. And then we also need for remind SLPP say one of them them gets one of the most loudest music. Yeah. Campaign music or campaign song, so to speak. Yeah. During the 2018 elections. Yeah. We all remember the one where them been sing pan the former government say angry Boku, so they no go Sidoya. So in a nutshell, people really been expect say with the ruling SLPP government, yes, for instance, it mean for be an affordable commodity to anybody. Yeah. It mean for be a food stuff where all man for able for afford. Or let's say, okay, when them come initially, people then begin to see the thing where them be the drivers, as in making sure for the Tomabon project. So people are beginning to see, like, okay, something plan there for carry this, the angry boku sing with them in the sing. You understand? But 5 years down the line, the increase in a bag of rice.
Yeah.
And with the monies where they don't spend on the implementation of that Tomabon project. So, what do they say now that SLPP really need for explain to people them in the top 5, the topmost where they say the one where they put number 1 na food sufficiency. How una plan for achieve that?
Yeah.
How una actually plan for achieve that?
That's
you understand, Aminata?
Yeah.
So it's a big question, and we hope we will get one of them for explain to Fambul them, break them down fine. But like we say, much is really expected of them, or people expect much from them.
Yeah.
Even with the 2018 general election, with the kind campaign messages where they send regarding the bread and butter, the this, the that. So that again can be part of a promise now.
Yeah.
How they plan for achieve this promise when they make so to people then is another thing again. The manifesto don't come out. But me go read the manifesto, that would be my own question when me go ask myself.
Yeah.
How I plan for achieve the food sufficiency, not for just explain them in a black and white. Yes, well eating. Abu Kumanda, they all don't go sit down, they don't think, they don't write right. But how we go able to achieve this as a country? How we able to achieve them as a country? They need for explain. Aminata, let's go to the next top priority.
Yeah.
Fumble them if you just join with the program or you watch na Salone Talk where they come to you on TDN African Media. Remember, say yourself can be part of the program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they shown on the screen, or you drop your comments in the comment section. Today in the program, we and discuss the SLPP and 2023 People's Manifesto where they launched yesterday in Akenema District. In the subsequent programs, we go get for bring one pan the SLPP back by them. For I explain about this manifesto, yes, so fine one. But in the meantime, we discuss the top priorities. So the next priority.
The next one, they talk about the human capital development, nurturing skills for 21st century industry. That's not the second one. And in they say inclusive economic growth relies on skilled and educated human capital. In the next 5 years, the SLPP government will invest in developing the technical and vocational skills required to grow the economy, focusing particularly on creating equal opportunity for women. We will invest in health systems to develop a healthy and capable workforce for our 21st century economy. Wow.
Danny, wow.
Wow.
Like you say, now wow.
Indeed.
What they explain in the book, ideala, wow. As they explain in the book, now wow you get.
Yes.
But you have to begin to analyze the other 5 years.
Yeah.
We don't pass. How human capital developments don't delay.
Indeed.
Yes. For develop as a society, we need for capacitate the human resource base of the country. Because if capacity not in the country, then we are yet to develop.
Indeed.
That is to say, the people then get for land, skills get for day.
Yeah.
From primary to tertiary level, we're able to get quality learning and all that. Yes, we get forget inclusiveness. Women then forget opportunity for able for land and then at the political landscape as well. Women then for able forget good health conditions so that we go get a good working force as they explain.
Yeah.
But for the past 5 years, waiting una don't do in bringing that. Okay, part of human capital development and get free quality education. Yes, don't they see and they don't they go, but there have been lots of question marks around them.
Indeed.
Because you go still hear you people them in the ground who say the education, yes, they never pay the school fee, but the school charges alone where they give them. They better let them pay the school
fees, yeah.
So I want to plan for continue this human capital development, especially with the free quality education. The education, okay, people then say free, but one of the biggest questions have been the quality. Because we still get for instance, people where they graduate from high school to college, they find it difficult for the part of the college system.
Indeed.
That is to say, then they go half-baked. Colleges, they make them complaints, then they. So many of the picking the way they come, yes, then they come with then fine grades. Some go get A's in these, B's, C's. But at the end of the day, if you put them to test, you go not say now the paper then gets no more, the knowledge is not with them. At all. So you think, say, yes, with a drive towards human capital development, but a lot more need for be done. Not to see whether for play with, enough for be political. At all. You know, for use them as a political tool. Say, oh no, I made a promise that I've been going to do this. If you make sure say it be achievable, and if it be achievable to the point that people have know say yes, the education is not just free, but you get quality. And that don't be the question where lots of people then been get with the past 5 years of SLPP human capital development plan them. You know, now although yes, they talk about the health sector. Yes, it is good when we are saying for improve on the health sector. Yeah. But over the past 5 years, it has been appalling. People are not really okay with the health sector as SALONE. Yes, of course, some diagnosis then they were in the do na SALONE. Certain areas then they were non try. Yes, maternal mortality rates. Yes, but we get more for do. Because even the condition of service at the hospitals, they're not there in place. At all. They're not there in place where they make people afraid for going to hospitals. So, in the manifesto on our rights, waiting on a plan for do now, it's on a center for accelerate, but we still think say una get more explanation for do to people them, not just waiting on the rights na book. Yes. Because you don't you the rule now. In fact, now you the in governance. You're coming in as incumbents. Yeah. Una they can't run back for the office. So una get more for explain. Una get really gets more for explain. Una get more for explain, Aminata. Yes, Amadu, I want to agree with you on that part today. Just like how you did talk, so they really need for improve on the health sector because now people then they go na hospital. When they go to hospital, you go cry for this sick here, so then they go give paracetamol no more for return, and then the rest then say you say medicine supply not come yet. Supply not come yet, all down with the area. So what's in the person going to the hospital for? Why the person not go pay now for good treatment? If they go to private, the person will go want in a private hospital because they can say I go government hospital. Exactly. Now paracetamol or either aspirin or this then they go give me. Then tell me say supply not come yet. So just like how then state they really need for improved. Yeah, improved on the health sector. You know, one of the areas again we then talk about in the human capital development plan, now that's for March the 21st century, they therefore build the institutions. Yeah. Especially the colleges, the this, indeed, and that. Of course, we see when these governments kind of power, they come with the Office of Innovation. You know, that innovation office they been get for look at causes. We not get for do it with normal thing them because right now we not say this we world where we do so now a digital savvy world. Indeed. Many young people then prefer for the digital now than them for go through the normal thing then way the normal way of educating. So it is a good thing, but one of the thing again where people then don't ask question when it comes to the Innovate SALONE projects. The one then where don't the benefits from the project. Them people and they are the rightful beneficiaries or not just people that no more being politically connected. Yeah. It also don't be a big question. Indeed. You understand? Yeah. Because we don't see who side people them way we believe say not then are the inventors of certain things the way we see other people them fly. Yeah. Now then go get the credits. Indeed, Amadu. You know? Indeed, yeah. And if then they continue to happen, even in the drive of human capital development, let's say somebody gets a skill for develop camera, like where would they watch we have so now. Then you go take the person in your innovative talents. After we don't craft something done, you use other person, you say you go present as the one way do am. It's bad. Then they discourage any other young person we get innovative mind.
Yeah.
Let the right people them go the benefit from dancing then day. You know, so say you want to improve all those areas, you get for also stop for do the things then we go undermine the improvements of those areas.
Yeah.
Which is one, you get for give opportunity to the rightful people that were supposed for benefits from this project so they come up with.
Yeah.
You know. Yes, young people, and they were very talented. Lots of them. Look what's in the happen. Even with the parts of the innovation project, Lim Kong Kwing, that be an innovative college.
Yeah.
But we see when this government's kind of power, then put a hold to their own institution there. That alone don't undermine innovation.
Yeah.
That alone don't undermine innovation. You see, of course, yes, we see with the improvements, that nobody no go deny now. We need more colleges. We need more tech-voc institutions in this country.
Yeah.
Because professionalism na question in the field of work in this country. Because what's happening? People are not well capacitated. Because we not get the institutions we're ready for carry out then discipline and they. We just get, and now the institutions where we don't use forget na the country. So some points, monopoly, they play around them. Not just one set of way out and don't use for good things. So we need more institutions for come na the country, for can help for capacitate young people them, especially young people them, for go into the 21st century workforce. We need the institutions then they. And if possible, for let them set up the institutions then they. Now every district forgets a university at least.
Yeah.
Every district. For help for improve on we educational system na this country. Every district forget tech-voc institutions. Because we never they say no more. One of the things that we joke with them small skills them. But then they pay.
Yeah.
Then they pay. Say somebody don't go learn fit at work. If the person puts all the attention there, for the day not go past, the person not survive.
At all.
So we really need for come with institutions. We go satisfy them people there. We go certify them, I beg your pardon. Make them know say, okay, we don't pass through a certain stream for learn this work. We get this discipline. We are professionals. We need them kind of institutions then they. No, not a second guess or the guess what you can go into. You know, so we need those institutions. So on the human capital development, yes, some areas on a try, but there are so many areas where we think say, we are not just put them into written again, and action how people they want to see. Firstly, the right people that work for benefits from the human capital development plan, especially the poor people.
Yeah.
And for the benefits. And for the benefits and then for the benefits based on the promises where they make na then a manifesto they also. You know how waste time we go straight to the next top priority.
Yeah. The next one they talk about Youth Employment Scheme. Yes, a presidential initiative to create 500,000 jobs for the youth in 5 years. Yes, it's a presidential initiative to harness the energy of Sierra Leone's youth by creating 500,000 jobs in the next 5 years. This job will include skills and unskilled, long-term and seasonal jobs across all sectors. This will be done by providing incentives to the private sector to hire, train and upskill, especially young women and girls. Yes, this is not the third one where they talk about youth employment. Youth employment. Yes, Amadu. Really, if this thing when they talk to it come to pass, because the one when they go university now, we need plenty not get job. Boku of we citizens them where they come out college where they come, where they don't degree now they get job, and now it is all about the implementation. All about the implementation, how una plan for implement this strategy as a way una they put in place under this una manifesto. Yeah, so how una plan for implement them? That is the big question, because una don't, mind you, una don't take 5 years. Una don't hold the Sierra Leone for 5 good years. Now una want for come back, and still people and be they complain for the jobs opportunities, job opportunities. Just like how my colleague be they talk about the human capital. If person don't get an the person don't do this innovation, yeah, so and for create a job for himself, then when you not give credit to that person, they I not believe say that person they will get the mind again for go do another thing, because you go take and say the first one what do they not give me no accreditation, and I was not even shown say na me na the person will do this thing, yeah, so that's all they undermine the person in work way they do. Exactly. Some man parenting and they you don't have innovation skills. Then where the person go, you go take and say, why don't go here? So this sire, so that they can give me opportunity for show me skill. Then at the end of the day, you know, get the opportunity. That job opportunity they don't waste them. It's a waste, because the person it go be depressed. Yeah. And when he come depressed, now then they sit on the street, they take the drug. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Amadu.
Yeah. Aminata, I want to agree with you. You know, like you say rightly, for propose say you want to count with 500,000 employments for young people. I mean, the first question where the young people them go ask, the 5,000 jobs where you want for create in the past 5 years. Mm-hmm. Why you not been all starts with them 200,000 first? Mm-hmm. Young people not get job now this country. Yeah. And this is not the same languages we don't use for here. Like you say rightly, even with the efforts where young people they make, mm-hmm. and they strive so hard. Some man they try through thick and thin for get themselves educated. Yeah. And they come out college back. Work no day. You get other young people, them we're very talented, extremely talented to some point. They want to exhibit their talent in a way that the world go know about them. Yeah. But Usai, platform not there for that.
At all.
Job creation, not for just write and no more. Not for just put and no more. Now, how we plan for create this job here now? Yeah. How we plan for doing? Why we may not be known to see signs on the wall say we plan for create 500,000 jobs for the youths of this country? And then well known say the young people of this country constitutes about 42% of the country in population. Indeed. What means say they really get for pay attention to the young people of this country by creating jobs. And not so jobs where they go kind of, I mean, lip service. Not so that kind of job than they. At all. Sustainable jobs. We go at least give befitting life to young people in this country. Mm-hmm. We go help themselves for build their own empires. Yeah. All day then they say young people in this country not serious. Agreed to some extent. But again, we go disagree. Because if the young people not serious in this country, now I don't create that platform there. Mm-hmm. For let the young people be unserious. Because when I not create the platform for let the young people able to strive for themselves. Instead, when I put you in a one hole, what's one they wait for? Let when I get opportunity for use we during the political arenas. Now then send them when they wait for. Now when I don't pull big book creating 500,000 jobs. Why the youths of this country not be known to see that for 5 years? We are just asking questions based on a manifesto. Mm-hmm. I don't pull. Yeah. It is a promise, yes. Una go work on them, yes. But we start for ask question. If we wanted, if we been for can present 500,000 jobs to the youths of this country, before on begin to see at least 200 in the first 5 years. Mm-hmm. For them begin to say at least 200,000 in the first 5 years, then people then go get upset and go see the balance 5 years. We are not saying it's not possible, but una really get for explain to people. Una get for try for convince people. Otherwise, Aminata.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah. We go to the number 4, where they talk about revamping the public service architecture, delivery efficiency, and professionalism. In the next 5 years, the SLPP will continue its mission to fostering a professional and meritocratic public service that is fit for purpose and delivers on its mandate. Our goal is to attract, support, and retain the best and the brightest to serve the people of Sierra Leone. That's not the number 4, revamping the public service architecture.
Well, now, again, Aminata, now you find proposal.
Find proposal.
Now find thing them propose so.
Yeah.
Or how them plan for do this?
Yeah.
Is another question. Now with this same government, now somebody can expose the country. Say you have people where they're in position, we get fake degrees.
Yeah.
Out of 800,000 workers or so, yeah, now only about 18,000 people them now they present the CVs or the document them where they're supposed to present as to for defend the position that we they hold in this country. Is that not a cause for alarm in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, let's say at least they don't act upon them by setting up an investigative committee. But why make all other civil servant them, public servant them, not make that available? Why this government not be lay emphasis on that?
Yeah.
Why? Why they not be lay emphasis on that? We are not saying it's not achievable, but it's questionable. When are the question we they ask so now? Because we see them get a whole, them be lucky, forget somebody, we can expose. Universities where been done at this country, where they dish out degrees to people them, like where they go buy akara.
Yeah.
Na streets. What thing they do? Then they indict anybody concerning that?
Nobody.
Then name certain people them where in a top position, then be suspended and say let them go wait first until they clear the doubts.
No.
We not see that happen.
At all.
We never saw that happen. So you see where would they say a lot of questions there for us with regards to the on our top priorities there. We are not critiquing.
At all.
In fact, if we are critiquing, we are being objective.
Objective.
Because we want to on our eye there open. These are the things where people get for act sooner. Like if you come to me for campaign and you come up with this your top priorities, these are the questions I will ask as a Sierra Leonean.
Yeah.
And we believe that these are the questions where any genuine and independent Sierra Leonean go ask.
Yeah.
Aminata.
Indeed, Amadu. These are the questions where people then go ask. How? Why? All the questions, so they really need answers. Just like how we tell we youth man them. Now the manifestos don't come out. Una read them out. Una read them, then una understand and ask questions. Because that's important.
Not important.
Now then they ask for another 5 years and they don't pull the people's manifesto. Now in this so. Now in we they analyze so. What do you think about them? And how you they ask questions? Because these are very important. Very important.
Very important.
Not so for just can't pull them no more. You for explain, give tangible reasons for people for let people they're able for vote for you. Not so for just they be no more. Say are they behind this political party because now they me mama and me papa they know.
No.
Not so you mama and papa get for suffer. Now me and you get for suffer that they suffer. So now the manifestos don't come out. Some man go take her otherwise. Amadu, believe you me, plenty people then go take them otherwise. They not go even they not go even all man go just say let we go before, let we go this time a political party. I go there behind anything. But you know they ask questions. As you begin ask them questions, so then take you as enemy. It's bad. it's really bad for we development of this country.
Exactly.
If we say we not ask question, believe you me, we dey bien, Amadu. We really dey bien. So now na the manifesto we dey read so and we dey analyze them from wetin they don't do.
Yeah.
And now they don't promise we because this I believe say this na promise.
No, na promise.
This is a promise.
Everything in the manifesto na promise.
Yeah.
Wetin them plan for can do. And once you not do it, na promise.
Na promise. Now na this then they promise we say then they can't do all this thing here. So then before we see other thing them. Now we for ask them question.
Before they ask them question.
Now they for be accountable.
Yes.
Now the SLPP need for be accountable for waiting and waiting they don't pass. Before ever we they take waiting them promise we so.
Exactly. Long go to the last top priority.
Yeah.
Family them if you watch the program na Salon Talk. Remember say you can send your text message or you drop your comment now we come on comment section. Today we analyze the SLPP then top 5 priorities in the People's Manifesto we then launched yesterday in Koroma district. We continue and they go now to the last top priority.
Yes, we get the 5 we say technology and the infrastructure. Pathways for sustained economic growth, the TIPEG. The SLPP government will accelerate its inclusive government agenda by investing in infrastructure, technology, and digitization. This will be done by investing in energy generation and transmission, the construction of roads and bridges, expanding energy access roads, the country, and making it easier to link production centers and markets. We aim to digitize our financial sector to expand financial inclusion as a way to increase economic participation. That's at the end of the 5 top priority, and the 5 top priority they talk say technology and infrastructure.
Well, in the area of technology and infrastructure, Aminata, quick one before we go to election updates.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't get the energy sector right yet.
Yeah.
Now the lights they come. We're not denying.
Yeah.
The lights they come. But the bulb there, they're not the lights fine.
At all.
The bulb there, not the lights fine. If you get the freezer, the lights where they come, not the lights the freezer. At present, now the situation. You know, so 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, they've been saying they do maintenance, not so.
Yeah.
I don't know if now after the maintenance, that starts for happen no. Because since after that maintenance day now, people then will agree with me. The lights business is so unreliable. Unreliable past the how it been there safe before. You go get the lights for charge your phone safe, no problem. And we are talking about technology.
Yeah.
How we plan for improve on this technology. We want to improve on technology. How much we don't achieve in improving the fiber system in the country. We really get 5G.
5G day.
The 5G they work, and they work for the common man. All these are questions where we they ask again.
Yeah. All these are questions.
Inclusive digitalization, yes, it makes sense. But I want to plan for doing. All these are questions where people get for ask. Not consider. The mobile company then get out. The one we with tariff. Nobody not talk for we. How do I improve this technology? Nobody not talk for we. They put all thing per dollar. They increase tariff inside one week.
Yeah.
1 week, then do them. Nobody not talk for the people of this country.
Nobody.
How would I want to improve on this technology? How would I plan for improve on it? I'm not that side of we go get for bring and come for can
yes,
explain.
Yes, they really need for
because
explain.
The SLPP manifesto to me is full of questions.
Questions. Plenty questions.
Plenty questions where people get for ask.
Yeah, Amadu.
Plenty questions where people get for ask. Family them una don't send una text message them in and una don't drop una comment them na the comment sections. We want to take una messages then quick and then we'll come take the last topic when we election updates for today.
Yes, on YouTube we get 2 comments where they come off from Ezekiel Amadu Koroma, where they talk say the SLPP's manifesto, which was presented, raises doubt about the trustworthiness of Bio's governance, as their promise of addressing the bread and butter issues in 2018 remains unfulfilled. And we get a comment from Roots Diaspora where they say, what are the citizens contributing to the growth and development attitude? That's now the 2 comments that we get from YouTube.
And from our Facebook page, we get Ishmael Kalon. We say, this is one of my favorites. Without producing foodstuff and export price will always skyrocketing in this country. And then Ezekiel Echo on Facebook, they say, to speak the truth, SLPP will be stumbling in achieving food sufficiency in the country. And Ishmael Kalon again said, despite politics, we need to embrace this project. A Sierra Leonean to where this government will fall short or successful. And of course, the same message from Ezekiel from YouTube. So we want to tell plenty thank you to our viewers for we wanna send in messages them youth root diaspora. You make a very sensitive point. Yes. We really need for change with your attitude towards development.
Yeah.
Because true, if Salone for go before back, we the people of this country, ranging, but this attitude problem back, you know, Ruth, many a times we want to understand this. The big one the way they up yonder, yeah, then get for really mold your attitude them back as well. Because they say, the people them where they lead get the tendency for change the mindset of the common man.
Indeed, yeah.
But this country, you need to see how the one the way they lead with first the your attitude day. Even the human relationship with the one the way then they lead. So if attitude there on one side from the lead, what do you expect the one way they don't? Instead they develop attitude. So to agree with it, Kabawe will this country talk about attitude. Input and direct, it says Salone get badat.
Badat, yeah.
Where Dr. Anes Koroma, former president of this country before President Bio came inside, him come back, he put on direct. He says Sierra Leoneans for change the attitude and with behavior. Yeah. Then set up a specific institution for that. Not so they back the way they lead that institution, they go blunder.
Yeah.
We all remember that as well again. So that is to tell you that when we talk about attitude, if you're leading, you the leader, you for make sure so you get a very fine attitude. So the one day where they follow you followers go try for imbibe there you good attributes than they.
Yeah.
But we agree with you. Attitude now one of the things there where they embark developments in this country. That is the bad attitude. Sierra Leoneans we not get good attitude, especially towards development. Yeah. That's we go agree with. We're really sorry we're not going to talk long about the ICP ICP MPC, the Independence Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, the school engagement where they non-start up. We didn't want to forget them today at the program for talk to fumble them concerning their own parts where they play right now for make sure say we maintain the peace during and after the election. And especially the one we get for do with the political parties and that of the ECSL. We want for waiting don't be the young role so far. So far, where then don't they play or try for able for bring both sides together and follow able get a concrete decision from both sides. We go augur the peace of this country, or we go foster the peace of this country moving forward. So they not start their school engagements and then they visit various schools them, they talk to school picking them for let them know say this time around them for maintain the peace of the country. And Aminata, I think like a very good thing.
Good thing, yeah.
Yeah, for catch them young. Because young people them about say now we know the future of this country.
Yeah.
And the future for start for develop now.
Indeed, Amadu, the future for start for develop now, and they tell the ICP and see plenty thank you for where they don't embark on this journey here, so for engaged school picking them on the importance of peace during this electioneering process here, so and the name the message when they carry out now. The message when they carry out now, I stand for peace campaign, and that's not a good thing. So we tell them plenty thank you for waiting, because them picking there, so they really need this message here. So they are young and they don't know what they do. So I believe safe then they can go then start them to them. Say if they reach up here and there, then go down or go well. So we tell them plenty thank you. Since we not get plenty time, we go straight to the election update. Today we get 30 days to election, but before that, the Wednesday the 24th, campaign don't start yesterday, and if we been there with me yesterday, we tell una the different political parties them we decide where then they go for do their campaign. So today we do the same thing, and today the RUFP they get their own at the Kainlaum, then the RINEP they get their own campaign at the Kenema district. Then the ADP, they get their own campaign at Kono district. The All People's Congress Party, when at the APC, they get their campaign at Bombali district. And the NGC, they get their own at the Falaba district. And the CDP, they get na the Koinadugu and the Moyamba district. The NDA, they get their own at the Tonkolili and Bont district. Whilst the SLPP, they get their own campaign at the Cambia district, and for the RUFP, then they get their own campaign at Karina district and the western area rural. Then with the western area urban also. Then also the NURP, they get their own campaign at the Putloko district, the Bo and Pujaun district, and we get 30 days to election.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 days to election, family. 30 days to election. This time now, we want to tell family them, say, we they start with election program very soon. Tomorrow we go announce the official date as to when we start the election program. For the give updates as to what's going to happen around the election. And we go to bring in, we contributors them, we go there with we at the studio, for to discuss some of the questions we go be put forward for discussion. Members say, yourself can be part of that program day by where you go send your text message, just like how we can do. Now, all we show them, so the number where they show on the screen, and you go also drop your comments now, we comment section. Now, for day alert, until you know, TDN Africa Media, they also for bring you independence, credible and unbiased news. So during this election, for all you latest on the election developments, where you want the real source, because where we want to let you know saying so it happen. We call you that for call, we make you then talk, we ask them questions. Now that's TDN Africa Media Day. We also they give opportunity to the grassroots for get them say, because we believe say all man get rights for get them say. Freedom of expression not for be limited at any given point. So we they continue for the talk, so we company young people then. As this election they go by, we they beg, do ya make we maintain the peace? Until we all don't see, now the politician them, they don't pull them and dance. They say they're not for dance, they're not get rally again. Now on a field then they go get that, then talk to we. In them process then they, if you get opportunity for SUN for ask question, ask important question. Let no politician no can use you for go create problem for yourself. We go send you Bamba Kayaka. Because eventually, anything we then tell you for go do, member say, that your family member no go day. Now you want go suffer. And you get a future. You get a future where you need for protect. And you for no say you future now. Let somebody not come promise you say, well, I can't have power, I can do this, so therefore go do that day for me. No. Tell and say, no, my own future now, and I go waste time for tomorrow. In the sense, because every given time you for the work towards your future. That is the reason why Mickey always they say the future now. So with the big do ya maintain the peace, make sure say you if you don't go collect your voters ID card and your voters ID card, okay, that day just take your voters ID card, go exercise, you franchise, win for votes. For who that you think say nine go better, Mama Salone, and go better your life, and go change the old dynamics of politics. This time around, we need a politics where we all for day together as a country, we maintain the peace during and after the election. And so we want for encourage, we company young people them for continue, for maintain the peace. And before we go, I go on for say tata. So all man, and not forget for continue for the watch TDN Africa Media, share we page, make you party no say na the right media house this, therefore they follow. Now I saw the program Salon Talk will come to an end, and we wait on they bring the program come to an end. Me your name na Amadu S-Bar. They say tata, they wish you a wonderful and a lovely day.
And the me your name na Aminata Koroma, they say tata.
TDN Africa. TDN Africa. TDN Africa.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring the entertainment, we bring it the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility, because we are here to bring you unbiased news.
TDN Africa. TDN Africa. TDN Africa.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring the entertainment, we bring it the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility, because we are here to bring you unbiased news.